He says, this is bullshit. Learn about fascia, you Muppets, and stop misinforming people. I gave that one a heart. A heart emoji. Hello, Past Your Prime listeners. We are jumping back on here to address our comments in the comments section. Number 3. Put in some sparkles.
Boom.
We have received a lot of comments in the last, 5 months that we haven't addressed. Some of them we've responded to, I think, online, but I think it's always fun to read our comments and give our listeners a little response. Also, if you have any comments or questions that you want to ask a physical therapist or an idiot, feel free to do so.
Or a Muppet.
Yeah, a Muppet. Yeah,
we got called a Muppet.
Yes, which is a half-wit, idiot, dumb, conceited. We had to Google that one because
on
we're
our dictionary.
So
yeah,
so we'll just read off a couple of these comments. So first one is from Adam Welker 218 on our shin splints episode, and he said, "Great listen." And I'm just gonna say thank you for your comment. Very kind.
I think Adam, I'm actually 100% about this. Adam was a PT colleague of mine.
Oh,
yeah, we went to school together.
very cool.
Thank you, Adam.
That must have been a long time ago.
That's not nice to say. But yes, I think it was a while ago.
Next up, we had a couple of comments from Andre Suaza. I'm probably saying that wrong, so apologies, Andre, but thank you for tapping into PYP. The first one's on our injury doom loop, and he says, "Thank the Lord the algorithm got me this video. I'm one of those people who is highly motivated to train, but always has some injury. You and me both, Andre. You guys got a new follower. We'll keep listening. We certainly appreciate your subscription." And then he also commented on episode 44 on why you keep getting hurt, our capacity mismatch episode. "Hey guys, this genuinely interests me. How do we solve these constant injuries?"
Well, in this guy's situation, you make sure that you get your tissue capacity to at least match your physical capacity. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it took me a long time to learn that. Have I learned it?
Have you?
No, fully. I've embraced it.
Yes, it's more become part of your philosophy. But the biggest part is that your tissue capacity, you have to train tissue capacity. That is hard to force yourself to switch the mindset from tissue capacity to being your main focus, which most individuals are going to be hyper-focused on improving their performance. So it is counterintuitive.
On to one of my favorite comments from Buster Mac 632 on our Stretching is Overrated episode. He says, "This is bullshit. Learn about fascia, you Muppets, and stop misinforming people." I gave that one a heart. A heart emoji.
That's a really strong statement.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. We love it. Thank you for commenting. We did have to Urban Dictionary Muppets.
Here, I got it right here. A Muppet. A person who is ignorant and generally has no idea about anything. And they actually use it in a sentence. "Don't talk to me like you know me, you Muppet." They don't even use yous in that. It was yeah. So, yeah, Muppet.
Alrighty. They must be talking about me because you're a doctor of physical therapy.
No. I think he used the word fascia. And the interesting part to me, it's funny to drop fascia as if fascia takes on any of the arguments I have about stretching being helpful. So I actually went and looked. There is no research that's been shown that any level of stretching changes fascial structure. Fascia does get changed with loading. So it's just, it's interesting. So I do like being called a Muppet, though. I think that's an interesting one. I do think that's British. That's a British comment.
Okay.
So that's our British follower.
But
I wonder if they are following us.
But if they haven't yet, they should definitely subscribe.
Please subscribe. We appreciate the comment. Thank you.
Next comment is from our producer, Daney, on how that first injury can change you forever. And he used to have that basketball superpower, too.
He said he could dunk behind the back.
On a girl's
with his feet.
There's no girl's hoop. on a child shoe?
I love it.
Sorry.
He's definitely vigorously shaking his head. Yes, he could dunk it easily. So it'll be good. We'll do a dunk off next time.
Is that what they call those?
Yes.
The NBA dunk off?
It's called the dunk off, isn't it?
Yeah, the Sprite Slam dunk off. Next comment is from RoryMean3182. That guy's voice is ridiculous. I agree. Craig sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, there's been several voice comments. I don't think any of them are directed at me. You have a sweet velvet voice.
Luxurious.
It's luxurious.
Yeah. Next comment is from Ozzy Side IKA 7840. And I think we're in agreement with Ozzy here, talking about the most overrated exercise. But he says, why stretch if you can just lift with full range of motion? No PT has been able to explain that one to me. And I think we agree. Craig can't explain it because that's why he hates stretching.
Yeah.
So that's why we just lift with full range of motion over here at PYP.
We would agree with you, Ozzy Sidelika 7840.
I think my favorite part of this would just be butchering all of these people's, YouTube handles or whatever they have. Next, we have a comment from Tonja Braden. 28. And she says, I love fasting on my GLP-1 journey. Really helps reset your system, makes you feel lean. And I, unfortunately, am not on a GLP-1 journey, but I do love fasting, and it does make me feel lean.
The unfortunate part is if you start to underfuel, and then you'll see me.
I know.
Which
we'll talk about Craig's nutritionist here because we got a comment about that, but she's telling me I need to eat food all day. I'm listening.
It has been mind-blowing to see how many people are underfueling and then see the response when they start fueling appropriately. Has been shocking, to say the least.
I might have
results.
Overfueled this past week, but working on that.
Well, you gained 10 pounds. Yeah. So yes. Yes, you overfueled.
Next, we have a comment from Tio Tecnica. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Tio. That means uncle in Spanish, so he's our uncle. Next comment is from Centurion Productions2541.
Yeah, Centurion.
Did I say that weird?
You said Centurion? That's a Centurion, just to throw that out there.
All right. You should voice act or something.
I would agree. Yeah. Well, the
I
irritating
assume that one's about me.
Oh, yeah. The dude's trying to steal my talent.
Well, and yeah, if you want me to produce something for you, I can do a number of different voices. Favorite being Hank Hill.
That's my favorite.
Bobby, what are you doing in my trailer? I sell propane and propane accessories.
So if anybody needs that, they need that.
That'll get clipped. Carrot Time X8W. This is amazing info, and that was on our big toe control.
I like the bots. These bots are actually giving us a lot of positive feedback.
Do you think that one's a bot?
Yes.
Carrot Time?
Yes.
Okay, could be. But Carrot Time, if you're real, let us know. We'd love to know if you're real. Next comment is from Geleg Munikar 7507. Dude's voice is hella annoying. He must be from the Bay. That was on our short of me playing a whole match with a broken wrist. So
yeah, hella annoying.
Hope everything's everything's well out in the Bay, Gilleg.
Well, the unfortunate part is I was talking the whole time in that video.
Oh,
yikes!
Okay. Well,
yikes!
I guess I just assume all the voice ones are about me, but I guess they could be about Craig.
Well, I think when they're negative, I think we can make an assumption that they're not about you.
Next comment is why your muscles shut off after rehab from Scott Rosenfield. And he says, absolutely incredible discussion here, Craig. So many incredible details. I really appreciate how deep you dive into this. This middle-aged dude has many inhibitions, unfortunately. But knowing these processes really help narrow down what I have to focus on. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting, Scott.
That was on, muscle shutting down. That was one of the nicest comments. I appreciate it. He's not a bot, clearly. That's a real one.
I know this next one is not a bot either. From Lee Pruce. This is the podcast I needed to hear. Thanks. You're very welcome. And that was on our avoiding exercise hell in 2026. I think that was a super popular episode.
We've gotten a ton of listens on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then we've got a couple of comments from Lisa Rose, I think responding to a couple of our different episodes. One of them was, I think I had asked on why your feet are so important episode about how many steps in a marathon. And she said 40 to 45K or so. So thank you for answering that.
That's actually pretty awesome. Go and figure that out. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate it.
She also inquired about an episode with a guest dietitian I was completely underfueled during activity and recovery, which led to a lot of injuries and exercise hell. Craig now has a dietitian on staff.
It's been fascinating to have a dietitian on staff who uses our model, which has been very surprising. It's a different take. She's a sports dietitian, but the underfueling piece, I mean, it's underfueling, timing, and then quality. Seems to be the three things that we're catching. The hardest part is for people to turn it into a habit.
I'm working on it.
Especially if bulgogi is around, right?
Especially when you go to Korean barbecue.
When you got Korean barbecue on the order.
And maybe you get 7 orders of bulgogi.
That is too much.
I ate them all.
That is too much.
With 3 bowls of white rice.
That is
and some japchae noodles. I don't know if you like the japchae.
My body would not have a good response to it.
I had a great response, surprisingly. Next, we've got a comment from Rochin8485. And they said it was packed with actionable tips. This entertaining podcast is packed with information you need, all caps, if you're recovering from injury or just past your prime. This will help you understand your body, manage injuries, and stay active for the long run. Thanks, Craig and Alex. Boom. You're welcome. What a nice comment. With 5 stars. The only rating that we'll accept. Love that. Next, we've got a comment by BKFLG. In my world, that means Flagstaff, but it could just be Black Flag. I don't know. Actionable, insightful, systematic info for patients and clinicians alike. Great, actionable, and insightful content. The rehab world is ridden with incomplete thought processes and attachment to biases that leave people feeling stuck. Alex and Craig have a unique and systematic perspective that is a breath of fresh air. This is incredible for both patients and athletes, as well as clinicians who want to improve their skill set. Wow.
That's a nice.
Few little hate ones. We've got some really, really nice ones.
Yeah, the Muppet one got matched by that one. Like, he's not saying that we're Muppets, that's for sure.
Yeah. You know, Craig's stuck on being called a Muppet.
Yeah, well, you know what's crazy? We just got a comment on YouTube.
Okay. Let's
It's
hear
the
Go
Stop Chasing Doms one, muscle soreness. This is from Josh S4128. When I get DOMS after a hard workout, I can do that same workout hard again whenever DOMS goes away, and I'm fine. No reason to drop load.
I would agree with that. I know you wouldn't.
No, I'm fine with
if
it.
you're not sore the second time.
Yeah, if you're not sore the second time. I'm saying if it sticks around, especially when you do it the first time. A week ago, Kenny, my strength coach, took me through this reverse lunge workout, supersetted it with squat drop jumps and the box jumps, the ones where I almost missed. And I was sore for 4 days in my glutes. I woke up that night and I couldn't roll over without my glutes feeling like they did not feel great. If I do that workout again, I will do something different to reduce it because I know that it will do the exact same response to me. But eventually I'll be doing the whole workout without having any soreness. And that's fine. But if I did the exact same thing and it rips me apart for 4 days, I don't think that's beneficial. But if you have soreness and then it goes away the next workout, whatever. But also remember, I'm very cool with you hurting yourself, Josh.
Yeah.
So if you want to go out there and hurt yourself, I don't judge you, and I'm down with you pushing yourself super hard. So if you want to talk more about it, but I would actually totally agree. No reason to drop load if it's only one time. But what we were also talking about was with Alex, it was every time. It's every time you do deadlifts.
No.
It's every time he does deadlifts.
Heavy deadlifts.
Every time he does heavy deadlifts. I think there's an issue there, and I would try to correct it. But then again, I'm also not going to stop him. You do you.
I'm going to.
I love it.
Until I get hurt, and then I'll go to smithperformancecenter.com. I sign up for an appointment.
Was there any other ones you wanted to hit?
What is your favorite exercise? And Jank Smith says the last one, because I know I have a good start to my day. I think that's referencing the end of a workout.
That is my dad.
Hey, Dad. When are you going to start training me to run?
But just so you know, from now on, his name is Jan, and I'm going to call him Jank from now on, though. He's now going to be Jank from now on. Yeah.
Okay. Daddy Jank.
Daddy Jank. That's weird. That's a weird way to say it.
We got a lot of love on the SPC IG for your dietitian, Jackie. And then we had a comment from Jay Wealth, who is my friend in San Diego that I just saw
Jay
2 days ago. He's got a super cool dog named Rona. You should follow his dog on Instagram, Rona the Beagle. He commented, "That's me every day on our true mental load of being an athlete in recovery." And I think that's both of us.
That is a cool name, Rona.
Yeah. No, he takes his dog everywhere. His dog travels better than I do. But anyway.
Peach and Star.
Go for it.
Interesting. Good to know.
What was that one on?
The truth about muscle tightness and what it actually is.
Just means you need to stretch more.
I am going to come at you across the table. We appreciate the comment, Peach and Star. How would you say it?
Beach and Star.
There we go. I do like that we got an interesting comment about you playing through a whole volleyball match with a broken wrist. That seems negative. Interesting. Or it's another bot.
I didn't get a name on that one. We just had the initials BE. But I did. I played 2 matches, as a matter of fact, with a broken wrist.
Love it.
And I peaked. That was probably my last peak in volleyball. I had several of my teammates tell me, like, how did you play so good? And it was like, well, because I probably internally knew that this might be the last time I get to play.
Oh, I love it.
But it wasn't. I'm still out there.
That wraps them up, though.
That was fun. Give us more comments. We love responding to them. Also, if you have topic ideas for episodes, we'll take those too.
We are interested if there's a topic that we go into and you have a difference of opinion, we would love to do a deep dive on it. So where and why we say the things we say. So we can go more into the I feel that we've hit the stretching one a lot, but I am obsessed with it. And we can talk about why fascia, just as a word, doesn't debate the topic that I brought up.
He's holding on to that, you Muppet.
I have that written in my journal over and over again, the Muppet comment. We can talk more about any of those topics. If there's parts where it's that doesn't quite make sense, but we'd love to dive into it more.
And if you think Craig's voice is hella annoying, let us know.
Yeah, wow. We got to do a voice thing for me. Voice coach.
That can be me. I should voice act or something.
Yeah, you sit in my spot.
I need your voice.
Try to use my voice. I'll just start a good deeper. Craig. That is not what I sound like.
We're in off topic here, so we'll see you on the next comment section. Don't make it 6 months. Give us more comments so we can respond sooner.
PYP, baby.
Adios.
Double clapped.